Alright guys, so No Time to Die. I just saw it about an hour ago. Wanted to make a quick video with my thoughts, and I'm going to be talking about the movie, so definitely going to be some spoilers here. I would definitely recommend go see the movie for yourself first before checking out any review like this. You definitely deserve to, get to go experience it for yourself and have your own reaction before listening to anyone else. But so here we go. Now I'm going to start talking about the movie. I really enjoyed the movie overall. I am, a long time James Bond fan. Even maybe, as long as I've been an Indiana Jones and Star Wars fan, and I've been a James Bond fan. Those have always been like the big three for me, really. So I really enjoyed this movie, especially because of the references to On Her Majesty's Secret Service and the Fleming original book version of You Only Live Twice. There are, a lot of little things that, obviously, like, with Connery not being in On Her Majesty's Secret Service, you kind of lose the impact that you would have gotten, and so we finally got to, kind of experience that sort of thing with a Bond that had a bit of a longer tenure. You loved all the music that came up from On Her Majesty's Secret Service. Ever since the last film, I knew that this film was going to be Craig's On Her Majesty's Secret Service because of, the connection with Blofeld and Madeline being similar to Tracy. But this film, turned it on its head in a way that I didn't predict, but was ultimately really satisfying for me as a longtime Bond fan. I think some people, maybe it's not for everybody, some people probably are going to be disappointed with the direction that they went with the ending of this film. Which, if you don't know by now, James Bond dies at the end of the film, sacrificing himself because of the people that he loves, because of Madeline and his daughter, which was another big surprise that I did not see coming in this film. So, yeah, it was, On Her Majesty's Secret Service had that heartbreak at the end with Tracy dying, and this film had its own sort of heartbreak, but I didn't mind it at all. I thought it was done in a way that was really beautiful, and sort of as a callback to Fleming type of ideas in a way, turning On Her Majesty's Secret Service on its head a little bit. A lot of surprises in this movie. I thought Blofeld was going to last longer than he did. And of course, Felix Leiter died, the James Bond's best ally. So that was a bit heartbreaking to see. That may have been even worse than seeing James Bond die, is seeing Felix Leiter die again. But, I've played James Bond video games like my whole life, so it's not the first time I've seen James Bond die. So, I don't mind it too much. Yeah, let's just see if there's anything else. Yeah, I sort of mentioned before, like, the You Only Live Twice original book had a poison garden. I never read the book, but I've read about it, so I thought that was a really nice touch to add that. Yeah, and I loved how they gave James Bond a daughter, and that he sacrifices himself for her. I love the final shots of the film with Madeline and the daughter, and that music. We have all the time in the world. It does make me kind of sad that this incarnation of James Bond just went through so much agony and heartbreak, and it seems like he was only with Madeline like a short time in his life, and then he puts her on the train, and then we get that 5-year gap, and he didn't get to spend enough time with her. So that was definitely something that made me kind of sad. And the film, I definitely say, I feel like it's definitely one of the top 3 Daniel Craig James Bond films. I still think that Casino Royale is the best Daniel Craig James Bond film. The action in that film, I think, was better than the action in this film. This film definitely had some great action scenes, but yeah, Casino Royale had something really special. And I wish that they had kept Martin Campbell as the director for some of these subsequent Daniel Craig Bond films. They made, obviously we knew that Nomi was going to become the new 007, and then I think to please, audiences, she voluntarily gave the title up to Bond halfway through the film, which, was like a nice gesture, but I'm not sure if it was really earned. And that's kind of the thing, like with a lot of these Daniel Craig Bond films after Casino Royale, it had a lot of things that just like needed to happen, and they did it, but like maybe they weren't exactly earned, or like the pacing was too fast or something. So, No Time to Die, it's definitely not a perfect film, but, it was a pretty good James Bond film. It was a pretty fun James Bond film, so I would definitely recommend seeing it. Hopefully you've already seen it, otherwise you shouldn't be watching this review. But thank you for watching this review, even if it meant ruining your experience of that James Bond movie. Yeah, I think that's pretty much all I got to say. I might, let this film soak in a little bit over the next few days and weeks here. I'm going to go see the film a second time on Tuesday with some other friends. So I might visit this film again with my reactions to it in the future. Obviously, Indiana Jones is my main thing on this channel, but I definitely like to branch out and do some different stuff. I did wear my nerd shirt and got a lot of compliments on that, which was pretty cool. So I definitely will be bringing you guys more content, and I look forward to all of that. So stay tuned, hit that subscribe button, and like, of course, and I wish you all fortune and glory. Bye bye now.